Maja Vodanovic is the mayor of Lachine. She's also the executive committee member in charge of snow clearing. So, Maja, thanks for taking the time. But my first question is, what happened to Philippe Sabourin?
Oh, good question. Sometimes it's him, sometimes it's me.
Okay.
Depends if it's more political or more administrative.
Okay, because I know he was on CJD this morning, and he's always got a smile on his face no matter what's happening. I just thought something had happened. I'm glad to know it's just a matter of taking turns.
He's
okay.
fine.
So let me ask, first of all, what the situation is now with this snowstorm, what the city is planning to do. When does it start? How's it going to work?
Well, some people started during the night, some people started in the morning. Snow is being cleared on the roads, on the sidewalks, but of course it's an operation that takes time. It's 15, I'm hearing 15, maybe 20 centimeters. I don't know exactly.
Yeah, we got 30 downtown, in fact.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, it takes time because we start to clear when it starts to be 2.5 centimeters to 5 centimeters. So we do one round, and by the time you're finished, right, you have more snow that is accumulated, so we have to do another round, and we might do 3 rounds. So it takes time to do everything. So, but it will be done. We probably will not be charging the snow. That's the long part and the expensive part. And because of the heat, we don't think that will not be necessary. It will melt.
So snow will be cleared but not collected.
Exactly.
Okay.
Collected. That's the right word. Yeah.
Okay. But the clearing has already begun. I need to ask you, though, because there was a press conference this morning. I'm not sure if you're aware of this or not. I'm sure you're aware of what's in here.
I very much am.
Okay.
Yes.
So we hear from the opposition, right, from Ensemble Montreal, that the city, that Projet Montreal, is planning to introduce a cutback, or a vote, I guess, on a cutback in snow removal services, which, from what I can see here, would actually make snow removal slower in the city. Is that accurate?
No. It's sad because they're talking about a policy that has not yet been adopted, right? So you can't look at it and look at what the real situation is. It will be adopted if everything goes well in April, like at the next council meeting. So they're talking about something that you don't see right now, right?
Well, but
so
what's in the? You've seen the proposal, though. What's in the proposal?
I worked on the proposal, and I know, and we've done it to improve the services. So I can tell you that one thing that we've changed that is really, really, really an important change is that before at the city, when we said, okay, we're going to start loading the snow or charging the snow. How do you say that? I forgot the word.
Collecting, yeah.
Collecting, that's the better word. That's the best word. When we start collecting the snow, okay, we had to do it throughout the city, from Lachine all the way to to the east end, and it had to be continuous, no matter what. Okay, that was in the contract with the contractor. Mm-hmm. So let's say there was lots of snow in Lachine, but no snow in the eastern end. Doesn't matter. We had to be on the road and had to charge the snow. And that's why some people are going, what the hell? Like, there's no snow and they're loading it, but they're wasting our tax money. Well, it was because that's the way it was done. So now we're saying we're going to do partial loading, partial collecting. So now, let's say if there's snow in the eastern end and none in Lachine, well, we can say, well, you just do the eastern end and maybe Montreal Nord has snow, do that, and not the rest. And also, we can stop it. So, for instance, we have snow, and all of a sudden, like it happens in the last few years, it starts to rain, and then we're not going to continue collecting rain. We're going to stop and save taxpayers' money. And what we're going to do is the time that we save in not collecting the snow, where we're going to put the people on the sidewalks, because that's where the real problem is. It's the water that collects on the sidewalks and that turns into ice. And when we have huge puddles, during the day when it's plus 10 in January and then it falls to minus 15 at night, that is intense. And then we have to put a lot of people to work on the sidewalks, and charging the snow is not really the issue. And we are not changing our policy. Our policy remains the same. It's 4 days to collect up to 15 to 20 centimeters of snow. That does not change. It's the same policy.
Okay.
We're just going to give more flexibility to deal with climate change and to go where it's needed.
I will simply point out after wrap up that what they're alleging, what the opposition is saying, that in this, again, not yet to be passed.
Yes.
That you're giving blue-collar workers and subcontractors 4.3 days rather than 3.1 days to carry out clearing operations.
You're going to look at our policy and you'll say that the numbers have not changed. What we're doing is we're going to change, if need be, and with the collaboration of the boroughs, we're going to change the perimeters where it is best to do so. For instance, let's say Papineau. Okay, does it make sense that one borough does Papineau North, one other borough does Papineau Middle, and the other does Papineau South? Mm-hmm. And then they all have to wait after each other. Wouldn't it be better to give one contract for the whole street? Much more efficient. We did that for P9. P9 has the bus, the fast bus lane. It's one contract for 4 boroughs, and it works.
When is this motion being presented?
It's going to be in April.
Okay. So it is April.
Yes. In the middle of April, 20th
in the middle of the month.
April.
Okay.
Yes. Middle of the month.
Maya, I have to wrap up. I thank you. I do appreciate it. Take good care. Say hi to Philip Sabran for us, okay?
I will. Bye-bye.
Thank you. All right. There you go. That's what's going on. This snow will not be, as she said, collected. It will be cleared. But you're starting to see the temperature actually go up. It's now up to +1. So a lot of the snow that's falling now is, in fact, going to start to melt on contact, it would seem. So just keep that in mind.